Hey everyone, welcome to episode 9 of Taking It to the Text. This week we're going to be in the book of Exodus, chapter 20, verses 1 through 17, and we're going to be in the Gospel of John, chapter 2, verses 13 through 22. So, you need to pause it and read it, and now let's take it to the text. So in summary this week, we're talking about the 10 Commandments in the book of Exodus, which is pretty self-explanatory. Just a list of things to do and not to do. But this week, we're going to focus on the Gospel of John, and a story where Jesus gets angry, righteously so, and goes into the marketplace that's right beside the temple, because in those days, people were sacrificing animals at the temple, and people were traveling from all over to get there. And carrying an animal isn't that good of a thing when you're traveling. It just adds a lot of unnecessary hindrances. And so marketplaces were set up outside of the temple so people could just buy something and then go in and sacrifice. So people were basically capitalizing on this temple and on people's desire to sacrifice to God. And so Jesus saw that and got angry and even got a whip and went after people and got mad and said, "How dare you make the house of God a marketplace?" And then people started seeing this and wondering, what kind of sign can you show us because you're doing this? And Jesus said, "I can destroy this temple and raise it up in 3 days." And people are like, "Well, it took a really long time to build this temple, and you're going to do all that in 3 days?" And then John says that they didn't realize that that Jesus was talking about himself and alluding and foreshadowing the resurrection. So, it's a story that we don't often really talk about when Jesus gets angry, because Jesus did, and it's okay. So the T here, and I'll start with a question. Have we made marketplaces out of our places of worship? Or another question. How have we made church and being a person of faith easy? The marketplace was set up to make sacrificing in the temple easy for people, especially if you had money. You would just go buy your animal that you wanted to sacrifice and to go to the temple and do it. And that's it. It was meant to make it easy because people would have to haul their animals from long distances to get there. So these marketplaces have made faith easy. But is it supposed to be easy? No. And Jesus saw that. Jesus got angry because of it. It even says he took a whip in there. How scary is that? Because he wanted them to know that this is not what faith is about. Faith is about the journey. It's about taking what is best in your life, what you think is best, and offering it to God and walking and taking that path and that journey alongside that animal, alongside that piece that is the best of you, to do this journey that we call faith. And Jesus got mad. And it's in our scripture. And sometimes it takes getting angry. Sometimes it's okay to be angry. And where that energy goes to change systems. And that's what Jesus wanted to do. To change this system that was messed up, that made faith monetized, capitalized, that is not what it was supposed to be. And so that's what he did. He got angry and wanted to change systems and knew of what he was there to do and reminded all of the people that. So, get angry sometimes. It's the righteous thing to do. So I want you to get out of here, and I want you to really think about, are our places of worship, are our communities of faith marketplaces? And if they are, how can we change that? How can we flip that around? And how can we use the anger we have when we see injustice, when we see corruption, and when we see oppression? How do we use that anger to change those systems? So get out of here, get mad, and do something about it.